Hey coders, so basically in today's schedule community we have a problem. Check if a string is a subsequence of other or not. So basically it is an easy level problem, and as the problem statement is given to string s1 and s2, we have to check that s1 is a subsequence of s2 or not. A subsequence is a subsequence that can be derived from another subsequence by deleting some elements without changing the order of the remaining elements. So here we have like two strings, like if we can say in the example 1. So here we have string 1 which is like axy, and string s2 which is like yadx, c and p. So if we are going to match our string 1 to a string 2, then we are actually not getting axy in proper sequence. Like we are actually getting axy, but the sequence is not proper. Okay, so due to which here we are actually getting false, and the explanation is like s1 is not a subsequence of s2 as y appears before a. So that means we don't have to just check the character, that means whether it is present or not, we have to also check the sequence. Here we have to main target that sequence. Okay, and if I'm talking about the example second here, so here we have again s1 and s2, and if we are going to combine and check this thing, then we can say s1 is like is having a proper sequence as s2 is arranged. Okay, so let's try to solve this problem, but before that we need to solve this problem with an expected time complexity of order of n, and expected auxiliary space is also order of 1, and we have to solve this problem by using string, greedy and two pointers algorithms. So let's try to solve this problem. Okay, so before solving this problem, I would like to explain the approach here. See, here we have to completely focus on the subsequence, and if we have to do these things, then here we have also two pointers, and the approach is we are going to traverse in both the string one by one. But the thing is that, or we can say the condition is that we are actually targeting one string, that means s1. Okay, because we have to check whether this particular string s1 is belonging to this s2 or not. Okay, so for that what we are doing, we are going to read each strings or each character once at a time, and we have to match it with the other string which is like s2, and we have to similarly check for all those element of s1. If all those element is like present on s2 with this proper sequence, then in that case we have to say true, else we have to say return false. So here what we have to do, here we have to make two pointers. So for that, here I'm initializing is0. Okay, that means first position for I. Okay, which is like used for s1 string, and here it is j0. Now what we have to do, here we have to traverse. Okay, so while I is less than s1 dot size, that means the string size, string 1 size. Okay, and we have to also check it for second string which is s2 dot size. Okay, so j is less than s2 dot size. Okay, that means this both condition must be fulfilled. Okay, that means we have to traverse for both the string. Okay, till the end of the length. Okay, that means we have to traverse till the complete length. Okay, so while traversing we have to check, let's say if our s1 of I is equal to s2 of j, that means if the character, let's say first character, if I'm talking about the example second here, so as you can say our first character is like g of string 1, and the second string also is starting with g, so that means our both are like starting from g. So in that case here we have to target only string 1. Okay, that means yeah, g is matching. So in that case we have to check for other character or other character of this string. So in that case here to move I plus plus. Okay, I plus plus. Wait for a second. Okay, so in that case you have to do I plus plus, and but we have to also check that on an every version we have to check, as well as we have to also increment our j plus plus continuously. Okay, so we have to also traverse j plus plus so that we can traverse the complete string as one. Okay, and once this string will be end, we need to also check inside the s2 that whether all the string or are like proper and in the proper subsequence or not. in case of h2 string. So if it will be like that, then here in that case we have to simply return our I. Okay, that means I is we actually traversing inside the string one. So I is equal to we can say that s1 dot size. Okay, so yeah, that's all about this question. Let's try to submit or compile and run this problem. So here compilation is completed and it's execute well. Okay, as in the particular example here we have a b c, and if we can see in the example s2 here, so here all it is also like having a b c in proper sequence form. So here we actually getting the output as true. Let's try to submit it. So it's submitted. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.